Hi.
Hi, you.
Hey, you.
How
What's up,
you
Alana?
doing? I'm
How
good.
you doing?
You. How are you doing?
How
I'm
are
afraid.
you? How
I'm
are
still afraid.
you?
I'm still afraid.
It's okay. You'll
Okay.
get there. I said in the
I will
100th episode, that's how we're going to celebrate.
say your name.
So you have something to say. Go ahead.
I do?
Yeah, you said you wanted to start talking about something.
Oh, right. So
Or
no.
do you want to start talking about that, the OCD loop? Because that's also.
We'll get there.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll get there. No, I was just thinking, like, how about like the demographics of the coronavirus? How each demographic like deals with it in its own, like, of course, stereotypically generalization ways. Like you have I don't know what the groups are called. Like, I don't know what I am, but like, like there's baby boomers and millennials and those type group. I don't know. I know what the baby boomers are, but then that's it. Okay, but you know what I
You
mean?
mean
Like,
the names?
yeah, like I don't know the names. Like I just can tell you. Like,
I think we are Gen X.
is that good?
I have no idea if we are Gen X or if it's good.
Oh, Gen X sounds like a prescription for something.
No, it sounds like a really cool clothing store.
That's true too. Okay.
Although when I was hanging out, there was the coolest store, Contempo Casuals. I don't know if you knew that one.
Contempo Casuals.
I loved it.
That's a great store.
It was my jam until they closed it down.
Oh. Do you remember Hit or Miss? Did they have that where you grew
Yep.
up? Is that the best name for you? You hit or miss. I mean, that's.
But it wasn't that big. Like we had Contempo Casuals. Like that's where I was in the mall. Contempo Casuals and Spencer Gifts.
Spencer's Jinx. I was gonna say Spencer. I was gonna say Spencer's. You beat me to it, but I was gonna say it.
That was
that
was it.
Like the cleaner version of that today. I forget the store. I forget what it's called. They have like.
Yeah, no one goes in there because it's the cleaner version, and it's like.
Called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
No, they have this.
They don't sell like the stupid, like, farts
like
and
the whoopee
sex
cushion.
toys. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like all those. Like,
yes.
Oh, honey, you just get your ears pierced there, and it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Anyway, so
the generation thing, yeah.
No, so I was like thinking like till you're like 25, it's not happening to you. You're not involved. It's someone else. You're not concerned. And then there's like the older generation that just like isn't as technologically involved, like with Facebook and Instagram. So they're just not obsessing about it and reading every article and chatting with their friends about it. So they're sort of like less, again, generalization. And then you have like our generation sandwiched, which were probably like the OCD of the ages. But
and then there's like the kids generations, which are just like they're completely hooked on screens, but not necessarily relevant information.
Right, totally. Right, exactly. No, it's funny because so like my parents are like way like in the group of like they just can't deal with the Facebook and the WhatsApp and everything. It's just it's just not happening. And so we had to like kind of like give them an intervention about Corona and what's going on and everything. And then like they like it was very hard to listen. And in the end, my mom's like, fine, okay, yeah, I get it. I understand what's important. Okay, yeah, we need to get a ventilator. No. But she doesn't say it like that. She goes, okay, yeah, I get it. We need to get a ventilator. Because she's from Boston. So I'm just like, how did you get from A to B? What? And then she's like,
it wasn't even A to B. It was A to like Y.
I don't even know. So I called the other day and I'm like, did you get a ventilator? Did you figure that out? And I was like, that would be really hard because you don't even know how to turn on the television with the remote control. So I'm wondering how you would get the ventilator to work. And she's like, I don't even know what a ventilator is. I don't even know what it does. But I was just like picturing her like calling Costco and being like, hi, it's the Millers. I'm coming in a little bit later. Can you hold me a ventilator, please? Oh, and I just want one in white. It doesn't match my house, the other colors. So just white, please.
And they're like, we don't have that. And she's like, Costco has everything. Like if they can sell tires, they can sell, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my So I just keep hoping that if she gets one, that would be cool. She won't know how to use it, but yeah.
But it won't be relevant because she needs like other stuff. Not that it matters because you say she didn't hear you. But
repeating the message over and over and over again. You mean the other stuff like the washing?
I mean the whole thing with like shopping in general now, and obviously I'm talking about like, you know, necessary goods like groceries and whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's all like, you know, there's this whole new way of dealing with it and it just like never ends.
Never ends.
Because if you do go to the store, like first of all you have to choose. Are you going to the store or are you going to order?
Right. And that's
right?
That's choose your own way, and each way has its own OCD paths.
Like
right?
Completely. So we were talking about the whole supermarket strategy.
Okay. Yep.
But that's just like when you're in there, okay? Like what about going there and coming back? Like I'm thinking, okay,
what about bags?
Exactly.
Right.
If you do the reusable bags, you're just bringing in everything back to your place. And then I don't know if they have like their own bags, but whatever. Let's say you use reusable bags. Okay, we're going to go with each option here and see where this goes.
Okay.
So we're doing the reusable
mental exercise in my head, by the way. How many people would have touched your shit until it came to you in each option?
This is the modern form of if train A leaves at a certain time and train B, you know, this is like the modern math word problem.
Right.
Okay, so let's say you take your, I don't know, 5 bags to the grocery store, or even 1, it doesn't matter, okay?
Yeah.
Now, do you put the bags aside and wait for the checkout, or are you putting the products in the bags in the stroller, the cart, which you had wiped down for 5 minutes, if not more? How long do you need to wipe it down to make sure that it works? And are the wipes that they provide you alcoholic enough?
Yep.
Or should you bring your own wipes?
Yep.
And what if you don't have wipes? Like I'm thinking right now, I don't have gloves. Okay, I didn't get any gloves.
Right.
I mean, I do have gloves, but they're not like the good grade gloves that you need. So I'm thinking if I go to the supermarket, I have to first go straight to the aisle of the gloves.
Yeah.
Open up a box there.
Right, but then you touch
and put on gloves and then go back and get the thing. But I can't, because if I open a box of gloves,
right.
If I opened the box, I opened it with my dirty hands.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then if I put on gloves on dirty hands, so if I put alcohol gel on, okay, now I have to wait till it air dries.
Right.
What if it didn't air dry enough? And then I'm basically in the supermarket with my gelled hands unbreathably inside this glove. Is that good?
I want to add a loop. You've already touched the alcohol gel with your dirty hands.
No, that's okay because I was set for it to be dirtied, so I could put it in another little bag in my bag. I don't know.
Okay, so wait.
Or gel around it. I don't know.
Squeeze it. You rub it, but then you touch it because you have to touch it again to put it back in your bag. It's just an endless loop. You can't get out of it.
No. No. There is a system because I do this.
Okay.
You open the bottle, you squeeze out the gel, close the bottle, put it in your bag, and then you're cleaning your hands. Okay?
Yeah.
But we all know that this gel doesn't really clean your hands. But let's pretend that psychologically you managed to pull through.
That is such a good point. I'm like, oh yeah.
Gel, we all know, is a nice form of whitening the dirt that you have on your hands and mushing it around to different places of your hand.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's a musher.
But psychologically, it feels like you did something.
I mean, I don't know.
You got some wetness, and it feels like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
Like the person who invented it was like, how can we make them? I just like, I had to like, I feel like when you have like an itch or whatever, I'm like, I can't touch my face. Anyway, so
but if you wash your hands first, you can.
Yes, but now we're still in the supermarket. So of course, but I didn't wash. Oh, now my hands are clean, I guess. Yeah, you're right. But and then okay, so you put so then let's say and I dried my hands. I put on the gloves. Like I really have to think about this whole process, and then I'll pick up the box and I'll go back to get my cart, and then
and then your head explodes.
It's crazy.
Right.